Camille Saroyan, who is the boss.
According to Metro Cops, 14 addicts OD'd this week off this one shipment.
Have you told Booth?
I'll leave that to you. How'd I do?
I thought she did quite well.
Okay, so let's talk about season 3 now, because that's what we're filming here, right?
Yes, indeed.
And it's episode 7. And what's the story behind it?
This story is an 80s time capsule. What happens is we open
Do we want to go back there with hair-wise and clothes?
No one should go back there. But this poor guy ends up being crammed in this time capsule, and, you know, they open it 20 years later, and there's a body that we're now investigating and examining. And
is that a simple Simon I can see on that table?
It's sure.
From the 80s?
You are so letting people know we were old enough to know. I was horrible at that game. I was horrible. There's Guns N' Roses. There's Appetite for Destruction. Simon. What else is up there? It was just so bad.
I love it. All like yesterdays laid out there on the table.
Yeah.
And so what's happening? What's happened to the guy there?
The guy, well, he's liquefied. Yeah.
Have you ever seen something and gone, I can't deal with that?
It's usually gooey. There's usually like a lovely corpse gravy over everything that just makes it look gross. But it's all it's all rubber plastic, not real.
Yeah.
When they throw in the living stuff, that's when it kind of gets me going.
What do you mean they throw in the living
Oh, this
stuff?
was great. My first week of work, we're digging through garbage bags and we find this corpse. And all I hear is, okay, we've got to bring in the fly wrangler, bring in the maggot wrangler, we need the beetles. And I was like,
You might want to prepare yourself. Or not.
Oh, man. Yeah, how bad does garbage gotta stink to cover the smell of a dead body?
flies come up and the beetles are smelly and maggots
I was about to say, what's the smell like at that
not
point?
good. Yeah. The rats I can handle, spiders fine. Snakes, bring them on. But the little insecty, all of those little things squirming at the same time, not cool.
We're halfway. After the break, I'll be back on set with the cast trying to find out some more secrets about Season 3 of Bones, showing exclusively on Sky One. We talk to the brains behind the bodies.
Most disgusting. Wow, there are so many.
There are so many. I've been watching it and I'm like, ooh.
And actor TJ Fine, a.k.a. Dr. Jack Hodgins, shares some more stage secrets.
Outrageous fortune.
Come back after the break for more behind the scenes of Bones.
Welcome back to this amazing set for an insider look at the new season of Bones. Of course, after the creators, the most important people on the set are the bodies. Stomach-churning realism is the show's trademark. Each victim is painstakingly constructed to give it its own special look. I wanted to know exactly how the special effects team did it.
How do you research? Because obviously it's got to be realistic too, because I think that's what makes the show so, well, believable, you know?
Yeah. Well, I tell you, that we do try to incorporate as much realism as possible in our effects. And so we'll do research on the internet. You wouldn't believe, if you just type in Google, type in a dead body or a corpse or some type of wound, what comes up on the screen under images. We also have medical books. Okay. So we look at those too. And then Donna, who's the forensic tech on the show, she helps out a lot. She talks about like if a body has been dead for 3 days, what the decomp should look like. If there is animal activity, what they would go for first. They would go for the soft tissues around the eyes, the nose, the lips, the organs. They'll attack the abdomen, and they'll go for that first before they touch the rest of the body. We usually put what's called methicellulose on the body. It's same type of stuff you make toothpaste with, and you can make it thin, thick. You can color it browns, reds, whatever you want. And for this, for today's show, we made it like a burnt umber color, and we put some thicker goop just to simulate a little bit of flesh that has been on the body, and then we did a thinner material as if it's organ secretions or it's all just turned to this sludge.
What's the goriest, most disgusting thing you've ever made for the show?
Most disgusting. Wow, there are so many.
There are so many. I've been watching it and I'm like, whoop, whoop.
We've had bodies eaten by rats and crabs and, let me see. There's this one body that was in a tub full of acid. So this guy was killed, and then he was put in this bathtub. Acid was poured on him, and basically his whole body disintegrated except for his scalp and a section of his arm.